Hello and welcome to Unscripted. I am your host, Bobbie Jo. As you know, this is the show where it flows. Nobody knows, not even me. So today I would love to talk with you about, is it time for a new path? So right now we are in the spring season, and with that brings all of the new blooming and new life that's about to occur. But before that happens, it brings a lot of mud. And when I take the dogs for a walk, I am very aware of the fact of how much mud is created during this season. So we have a path, a trail that we always walk. And the other day as we're walking it, I make sure to wear my old boots because of the plethora of mud. And with each step I'm taking, I notice more mud is caking on the bottom of my boots, making each step heavier and heavier. And as we walk this path, I look around for any remnants of snow or a dry patch or some water or puddle or something I can use to start to wipe some of this mud off as we make our way around. And when we get back home, it's no longer an enjoyable, okay, we're back home now. It's a whole cleanup process. So the next time I was walking, I realized I started to go to the edge of the path, to the edge of the trail, further and further until I found myself completely going off that path and walking up the side of the hill where it's drier, making my way through the side of the hill, through the woods, not taking the same path anymore or the trail, but creating a new one, going in a completely different way. Because this took us out of the mud into the area that was still dry. And then when we got back home, there was no longer all of the mud on the boots or the paws to clean up. And the walk was more enjoyable because I wasn't carrying all this extra weight from the mud. And that got me to get curious and to reflect. How often in life do we keep taking the same path or the same trail because it's the path, it's the trail, it's the way we've always taken. It's the way that's been formed. It's what we know. Even though it may go from being something super enjoyable to all of a sudden like this. Suddenly there's mud. It's a season of mud and our steps are no longer light and enjoyable, but they're starting to become more heavy with the mud. And when we get back to where we want to be, it's no longer we've arrived, we're excited. It's more work to clean up from the path that we've taken. When if we open our eyes and our heart and look around us in these times, there are other opportunities. There are different steps we can take. There are different paths we can make. So I just invite you today or this week to start to get curious in your life, in your business, anywhere at all. If all of a sudden you're starting to feel some resistance or a way you've always done things doesn't seem to feel the same, or it isn't as easy, or it's not flowing like it used to start to get curious. It's so easy when we're on that path, just like our trail here. It's what we know, it's what we always do, and it's usually the way that works the best. And in those moments, just opening your eyes and your heart and getting curious and looking around you to see, where are the other opportunities? How can I do something different right now based on what's happening around me, based on the mud that is in season right now? How can I keep my steps light and enjoy this walk without all of the cleanup? So again, just take a moment to reflect and see, is there somewhere that you're stuck in a rut, doing the same thing over and over and it's not working the same? And how can you just pivot a little bit off the path to start to create a new one? As always, if you'd like to keep this conversation flowing and going, I invite you to join me backstage. You can grab your free backstage pass at lovebobbiejo.com. Wishing you a beautiful and blessed week ahead with new and fun and exciting paths to embark on. Sending you lots and lots of love.